time. The Halacha tells us, as we were speaking about yesterday, we said that a person who's Chazan and he makes a mistake in Tfilat Lahash, in the silent Shemona Esrei, so that's really inherently we don't treat him differently than anybody else that makes a mistake. It's just that since he's the Chazan, he's going to have a repetition to rely on. So we tell him to rely on the repetition and to not go back if he already finished the Tfilat Halachash. Okay, very good. Now what about in his Hazara? What about in the actual Tfilah he says out loud on behalf of the community? So the Halacha there says, if he made a mistake in, let's say, Ya'arev Yavo, of either Rosh Chodesh or of Hol HaMoed, so then, hopefully, if people are paying attention, they'll catch the mistake. And then right away, he'll be able to fix it, because he's doing it out loud for everybody. But let's say, for some reason or another, people weren't paying attention, or nobody really noticed, he didn't say Ya'arev Yavo, and he finishes the Tfilah. Do we make him go back and repeat the whole Chazara again, or not? So the Shulchan Aruch writes that because of Torah Tzibur, we say, you know what? You still have Musaf. You're going to be saying Musaf. And in the Musaf, you have mention of Rosh Chodesh. So we're not going to make him go back and correct the mistake, because he's going to mention Rosh Chodesh in the Musaf. Since the Gemara says that's the reason why we don't make him go back, if it was a different mistake, for example, let's say he made a mistake in Barechenu and Barech Aleinu, he confused the two. And again, it wasn't caught, he would have to go back. Even if he finishes the Shemona Esrei, he would be required to go back, because we don't say, oh look, there's a makeup. There isn't a makeup. This is its own tefillah, and you're not mentioning it in this tefillah, and that would be a circumstance where actually we would require him to go back. But since when it comes to Ya'arev Yavo, both of Rosh Chodesh and of Hol HaMoed, there is a tefillat musaf in front of him where he's mentioning, so for that case, the Rif and the Shulchan Aruch, they all write that you don't have to go back in that situation because of the Torah Tzibur. If he remembers within the tefillah before he takes 3 steps back, then we would tell him to go back. You didn't say Ya'arev Yavo, and let's say he gets up to the bracha of Sim Shalom, you say, okay, go back to Ritzeh and say it properly, because you're still within the tefillah. But once you finish, we're not going to make you go back to Hashem Sfatei Tiftach over a mistake of Ya'arev Yavo. Baruch Adonai Le'olam. Amen.